Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chic's Closet. I apologize for my voice today. This is going to be a fashion haul, but I'm currently sick, so I'm congested. So let's make this a quick video. So this is going to be a fashion haul from our very dear friend, Salvador Lopez Arriaga. There are a couple things in this haul. First is actually two pieces from his latest collection, the Good Witch collection, which debuted a couple weeks ago, and I know it's sold out, but definitely hit him up if he can make you a couple pieces because he needs money. And then another one is what I call a Rent the Runway with Dolly friends. So let's go ahead and open this package, but a little explanation. What I call the Rent a Runway with Dolly friends is basically, since a lot of us are spending a lot of money and usually we buy a lot of clothes, it's usually easy if you have a really good Dolly friend to just to borrow clothes with. So what do you guys think about that idea? Alright, so here are the two pieces from the Good Witch collection, again from Salvador Lopez Arriaga. So this is the green jumpsuit and this is the black jumpsuit. So these are actually color variations from I believe the Naja Rhymes clothing pack from the Stilettos Out convention last year, or the 2024 convention, which is this girl. So this is the Distraction, and she came with a clothing pack called Diamond Deception. So basically this is just the green and then the black version of that jumpsuit. So what do you guys think? But let's go ahead and put it on the girls. Again, I'm sorry, I am losing my voice today, so I just wanted to get this video out for you guys. So let's go ahead and dress up these girls. So for the black jumpsuit, we are going to be using this one-of-a-kind Kumi repaint from Poison Elegance. And I think her dark vibe will just, of course, fit that black jumpsuit, and it's giving like cat burglar vibes, don't you guys think? Alright, so let's go ahead and put it on her and we shall see later what it looks like. And of course, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. So the only difference I think is that these are snapbacks, and then the one from Integrity Toys actually came with a zipper on the back. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer a zipper or a snapback? And also, if you compare the two, I feel like the one from Sal has like a little bit of like a revealing middle section, but I think it's just a little stretched out. So let me go and see if I could fix that and make it a little bit more demure for you all. Alright, I am actually really loving this black variation on Kumi. Just look at that. That is just gorgeous. Wow, Sal, you did such a great job on this. And now we're going to be using the green one on this repainted Isabella by Patrick. And I wanted to do like the redhead with the green because I kind of want to give her like a little bit of an Ariel vibe. I'm going to be talking to Sal and see what else he can do with this fabric, because like look at the iridescence and then the color variation and changes on this jumpsuit, especially this green. It's very reptilian, very chameleon. I love it, and I hope he uses it for something else, because look at that. Wow. My other concern was that this jumpsuit is technically for New Face, and then Isabella is on a FR body, so of course the chests would be popping out a little, so it's going to be a little revealing, but I think it works. And like I said, that fabric is amazing. So let me know what you guys think. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the original, or do you prefer one of the colors? For me, I actually really love the green because she's such like a mermaid vibe, but that black is really giving cat burglar, which I love too. So here is a closer look of the outfits from Salvador Lopez Arriaga from his current collection, the Good Witch collection. So definitely go ahead and check that out on his Instagram page. And again, I would love your thoughts. Which one of the three do you guys love? And yeah, that this jumpsuit is a little bit revealing on Isabella on an FR body because, you know, her chest is a little bigger, but I tell you, like I said, that fabric is just amazing. It's very skin-like. Wonder if you could just make me a regular jumpsuit in that one without this style. Sal, can you make me a little jumpsuit, please? And the next items we are going to be showing is basically a rent the runway or borrow the runway from a Dolly friend. I'm still kind of working on the name, but these are outfits from Shuey Medina. I think that's how you say his name. So I have been a fan of Shuey's, but I could never really get a dress from him, so I asked Sal if I could just borrow a couple of his pieces. So this is one of the pieces that he lent me. So I love this like little princess short dress moment, and I love this teal color. Also, I am a sucker for like glitter tulle fabric. And the second outfit that he sent me is this like a little bit Balmain-ish beaded dress. So, oh my god, something is like loose there. Okay, now I'm scared. So the only thing about like borrowing from friends, you really have to trust your friends with some of your stuff. So definitely just don't lend it to anybody you don't know, because I know a lot of my friends do a lot of doll social media content, so sometimes this hobby gets a little too expensive. So it really is very useful to have a Dolly community or a couple of Dolly friends that you can trust and just borrow stuff from. I know I personally have a group of people that I not only talk to every day, share things with, but also do share fashions with, because some of the stuff that we usually buy are just like mostly one-time use and then we tend to forget. So it's really good to just have a social circle that you can lend stuff to. And this is the the third dress that he sent me. This silver, also like princess-like dress. But let's go ahead and put these outfits on these dolls. So the first doll that I'm going to be using for this is going to be the Odal, the blonde Odal from the 2023 Barbie convention. She is the blonde version from that convention, and we're going to put this teal outfit on her. I feel like she will fit this vibe. Also, I am so lucky to have gone to that convention because I'm a fan of Odal, and Angel Kent just happened to be the designer for that convention. It was also my very first in-person doll convention for Barbie, and I was blessed with this Odal, and this Odal is still one of my favorite dolls to this day. And also, I was lucky to go to that Florida convention and not pay scalper price for these dolls, because I know these dolls went for a serious amount of money on eBay, and they still do. But look at her gorgeous face. She just fits this whole vibe for this outfit. And also, isn't she giving a little bit of like Elsa from Frozen with this look? Ah, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So the next doll we are going to be using for the styling for the silver dress is going to be this Odal again from the Florida convention as well, but this is the AA version this time. And also I was lucky to get that doll from there. Thank God someone was trying to give it away, so I was like, give me it. I don't know, this doll community have been very, very generous to me. So every time I go to these conventions, and I'm going to this year's convention again in Kentucky, I can't wait to see everyone. Definitely let me know in the comments if you'll be attending. And please look for me. I really, really love meeting people. And I must say, it's one of my favorite times of the year because I get to see some of my very close Dolly friends on Instagram, YouTube, or the friends I've met initially online and finally met them in person. Oh, I just can't wait. It's going to be a great time in Kentucky, even though it's going to be hot. We're all just going to be staying at the hotel, and hopefully the convention center have really good AC, because I remember last year in Palm Springs, it still got a little hot in the lobby because of course it was in the desert, so it was kind of hot. And I know there were some days it was like 100 degrees. So it was like, oof. All right, back to this doll. I feel like her hair is a little messed up, but I feel like she fits the vibe for this silver dress. What do you guys think? So here is Odal 2023 convention doll, AA Odal, in this silver dress by Shui Medina. She is gorgeous. These two dolls are definitely two of the dolls I don't think I'll ever sell in my collection. And I paired the dress with those white pumps, and then I added those little, they're like nail art. So I added like a little ribbon nail art on some of the plain white shoes that I had. I have a bunch of them sitting around, and then I have a bunch of those like nail charms that I usually add to the shoes. So that was definitely a project. And the third one, we're going to be using this one-of-a-kind Odal that was rerouted and repainted by Patrick, but instead of a Barbie body, I used a Poppy Parker body on her, and then she matched the Japan skin tone. Originally, the face sculpt is the purple-haired Odal Mermaid that we got last year. I think it was last year, and everyone went crazy for them. So we're going to put this Balmain-ish dress. I wanted to put this on her because the armholes for the sleeves are a little too skinny, so I didn't want to break it, of course, because these are borrowed dresses, so I don't really want to damage them. So I am trying to be very careful putting this on, because you know, I own a lot of beaded dresses, and sometimes they could be scary to put on because not only are they really intricate, they can be very expensive to replace. And let me show you guys again the details. Like, look at the details of this dress. Look at that beading. Just stunning. Just stunning, Shui. And Sal, thank you again for letting me borrow these outfits. But just look at those details, and I do love the beads they chose. It's like gunmetal, like rust gunmetal color. Gorgeous. And then of course it's they use, instead of a zipper, they use those snaps in the back. And for her styling, we just paired this outfit with gold boots. The gold boots are actually for a new face. It's from the Serene Mermaid Violaine. So if you're wondering what those shoes were, it's from the Violaine Serene by Jessie Ayala. It's the New Face Fantasy, I believe. And here it is, a closer look again of that gorgeous repaint by Patrick and the dress. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And also definitely let me know, what do you guys think about Rent the Runway from a Dolly buddy, or what could be a great name for it? Just definitely let me know in the comments, because I feel like this is such a great idea for all of us, especially the tariffs are hitting, everything's just about to get so expensive. And also, if you have any other video ideas you guys would love to see from me, definitely let me know in the comments. And that is it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Later!